You are now listening to the National Show with Gangsterville and McGee. The National Show, the National Show, the National Show, no show, no show. The National Show, the National Show, the National Show, no show, no show. All right, No Nation. This is the National Show with Gangsterville and McGee. If you are watching us from YouTube, make sure you subscribe to our YouTube channel, which is YouTube.com/National Show. That's Nationo. I'm sorry, Nationo. I was right. LESHOW. And make sure you hit the like button, subscribe, hit the alert button.
There's no show. There's no SHO. It's just National.
Oh yeah, I'm sorry. Yeah, I'm looking at the darn one for Linktree. Yeah, that's. Thank you for that. So for YouTube, it is at National at NATIONOLE for YouTube. NATIONOLE, and that's for YouTube. And then the one for IG and X is our Linktree, and that one is National Show. NATIONOLESHOW. Or you can go directly to the source. Go to our website, national.com. That's nationole.com. There you can check out the latest show and all the great merchandise that we got dropping for y'all. Get something to keep you warm because it's getting cold, man. I heard it's cold down there in Florida, man. It's getting cold out here in the West, man. So, might as well go with the no,
Exactly. It is like long sleeves, long pants, like real. It's like cold here.
Same here too, man. We just shut our windows today, like, ooh, shit. Like, not only is cold, it got that cold breeze going through too. It's ooh, shit weather. Oh, man. But yeah.
My guy. Big win.
Huge fucking win, man. Huge win. Any win from here on out is a huge.
But we need one more.
Especially the next one.
We need one more. We need one more. That was big, though. That was big.
Yeah.
That means that one more gets us in. So, that was big. Also, we touched on it a little in our preview of the game, but Virginia Tech's kind of in shambles. They're looking for a coach, all that. You don't want to lose to them right now. You just don't. You saw them. Like, they were desperate from minute one,
Oh, yeah. Yep.
Rumor has it James Franklin is going to be taking over that job.
Yeah. That's that. I was reading those rumors as well. I can kind of see that, man.
Yeah. Could be good for the program, especially regionally. It helps. It plays like that. Virginia Tech used to matter, and Virginia Tech Penn State used to have a bit of a rivalry. And it's non-existent nowadays.
Yep.
Yeah, interesting. It would be a good hire for them, probably.
Yeah, and I think it's right in the warm meter of a program to take, where it's not too much you're taking on, like Florida or something that big or whatever.
I can't imagine. Penn State. I imagine there's a lot of schools that it just ended bad at Penn State. He wasn't a bad coach there though, and he could probably do some damage with Virginia Tech. He could probably get that organization turned around.
Yeah, but definitely not as much pressure at Virginia Tech that he coming from Penn State or whatever. So
true, and that may work for him, and it might be boring for him. We'll see.
Got to go somewhere. I think that's a smoother spot, man.
Yeah, that works. It works. That's a good landing spot for him. And it's just kind of like the first hire we're going to hear about, but there's going to be more. And we have this one. That's not even official, I don't think.
Right. So many more, boy. This is going to be interesting this offseason, man. Oh, man.
Yeah. But, man, it was nice to catch him when we caught him, right? We got and they got a couple points, but for the most part, we we sort of controlled the whole game. You know,
Mm-hmm.
Gus Malzahn kind of did some Gus Malzahn things that kept our score high. That's just what.
Mm-hmm.
But there was also there was a measure of staying out of trouble that I appreciated. You know what I mean? Like there was
Mm-hmm. Yeah.
there weren't
Discipline.
there weren't too
Mhm.
many times where I was like, "Come on, coach!" Like for the most
Mhm.
part, like it was a well coached game, and that's
Mhm.
obviously what we're looking at. That's what we're paying attention to right now.
Mhm. Yep.
Well, yeah,
Yeah. Take it week by week now, man. Well, we got 2 games left with
next
I
week
mean,
is Friday night at NC State, and then the
Mhm.
Saturday after Thanksgiving, we're playing Florida.
Yep.
Yeah.
And
Both winnable. We got to get one of them. NC State just
Mhm.
got blown out by Miami.
Miami. Yep.
Yeah. Crazy that they're the highest seeded ACC team, and then if presumably they might not even be in the ACC championship game. There's some weird things going on with ACC representation in the postseason or in the playoff situation, but it might work itself out. Virginia or Georgia Tech or somebody else, SMU. I mean, a couple teams could catch an L. There's still 2 weeks left. Crazy shit's happening. I didn't think Alabama was going to lose, right?
Mm-hmm. Oh yeah. That's a huge one, man. Miami is another ACC team that could be ranked really high, ranked higher than the champion. Right?
Yeah, that's it. I mean, they're the highest ranked ACC team, but not on path to the finals or the championship.
Deep league. That's what I'm gonna say. We got a deep league this year, man. I don't care.
Is that it? Is that it, or is that there more parity in college football than there's ever been? I think yes, we have a deep league, but I also would argue that every conference is deeper than ever because nobody can really stockpile any position groups.
There you go.
The third string goes and gets paid elsewhere. You know what I mean? So it's just more parity more than. So I think every conference is a little less peaky. A little more flat, a little more spread out talent wise. I think that's great for college football.
Oh yeah, hell yeah. Mm-hmm.
There were a couple other games we talked about this weekend, man. We should probably talk about those. We mentioned that Oklahoma-Alabama game briefly. Oklahoma, we talked about that being 6.5 points being a lot of points, but we thought Alabama would take care of that and probably cover at home. We were wrong, man. Oklahoma went into Alabama and did their thing. And we did talk about Mateer looking better every week and Oklahoma looking better every week. And they just kind of took another step, man. That kid's a really good football player. So we shouldn't, in hindsight, I regret that one. You know what I mean? Like sometimes I can think back and be like, I'd make that bet the same way, even if I lost. This time I think back and I could have done that one different.
I don't know, man. Just Alabama had been playing so consistently after the Florida State game, bro. And like we said, they've been playing better and better and better every week. So all roads in the story led to them being a win or whatever. We even thought at worst it'd be a close win or whatever. But I don't know, man. But hey, it goes back to what you just said. The level fields are a lot even than they were before. I feel like it's showing that a lot of people are still stuck on the lore that the former teams have, and the brand Alabama, but hell, Oklahoma now. You know what I'm saying? Because everybody got money now. So
yeah.
Like you said, them third stringers is going off the Tulane and shit. So
that NIL kicked in just in time for Oklahoma to be able to compete in the SEC after they moved over. When they came over, it was like, think about it. It was just after what's his name left for USC, and like it was just a weird time for Oklahoma. We thought it was going to take them 5-6 years to get used to this SEC lifestyle, but seems like they were wired for it. We might have sold them short.
Agreed.
Yeah. That's easy easy pivot from Oklahoma to Texas, right? They came to the SEC together, right? They're the rivals. That one we kind of knew what was going to happen, right? You called that out. You were pretty confident, and I just bet your confidence. That was easy. Georgia, 35-10. I mean, like that's they really put Texas in their place. You know, Texas was getting 6.5, but that was, you know, they blew that out. You know, 25-point margin of victory.
And always trusting Georgia defense, man. And then, you know, Eli being as inconsistent as he's been this year, had his good moments, but he's also had his what the fuck moments as well. So.
And the faithful, right? The dogs were there. Like it was in Athens, and they were really up for it.
Oh yeah.
They like a celebrity quarterback on the other team.
Oh yeah, definitely.
That's a good crowd, man. That's a good crowd. I don't love you got to think of it as
they've already been rooting against his lineage, so
yeah, that's true.
You know, think about it.
That's true. The other, you know, let's just close out our SEC talk right now. Florida at Ole Miss, they kept it in the spread, right? They kept it close enough. We said it was way too many points, 14.5. They lost by 10, 34-24. But man, did Lane Kiffin look like he was having a good time out there? Like,
Definitely, bro. I'm surprised the game was close as what it was, man. But you know, that damn quarterback that he has, man, is amazing, bro. Whether it was running or passing, he is making it happen for him.
Yeah,
that's what's catering me to think that he might not even be going no damn well, because everything he got cooking right there is good, man.
Right, but if just by being in the conversation with all these other schools, he's going to get restructured, and if he stays there, he'll be doing just fine.
Oh yeah. But that was a good game, man.
Yeah, I was sort of flipping back and forth between that and Florida State. I didn't watch much.
Same. When we started blowing them out, that's when I started watching more of the Florida game.
Yep, exactly. Same here. I guess we got to talk about Notre Dame visiting Pitt. I thought Pitt would keep it a little closer than that.
Me too, with being at home, man.
Yeah, that one. I guess I'm not buying it with Notre Dame, and maybe I should. Maybe Notre Dame is good. You know, maybe they are the best 2-loss team, or them or Alabama, I guess.
Yeah, definitely good, man. They're disciplined. Anytime you get a disciplined team, they'll always be dangerous because they'll be consistent. So until somebody break their consistency, you got to give them their respect.
Yeah. I like hating on Notre Dame so much. I don't want to see them do well.
Oh, that's funny. I feel you, though. I feel you.
Did very well on that UVA blowout of Duke, right? 34-17. I don't know why they were underdogs. I loved that situation. That worked out very nicely. That was kind of my get even kind of situation. Like that, everything I won there is what I lost on betting against Notre Dame and betting against Oklahoma. But Georgia and UVA were pretty good to me today.
Yep. UVA is showing again how solid they are of a team, man. That's why, even though the level playing fields have equaled or whatever, I still feel we deep in the ACC this year, bro.
Yeah.
Even with out of conference play that we've had with teams and stuff, man. Even if we lose, it's close, so it's competitive. You know what I'm saying?
Right.
Love it. I love it.
Yeah. I mean, you know, Miami's back inside the top 15 on the new rankings. I mean, there's a whole bunch of ranked ACC teams. Just sucks that we're not one of them. You
know? Yeah. At least we're looking better. At least I'm just trying to be more consistent at this point.
Yeah. That's what it is, man. It's consistency. If we can, and I like, you know, I don't mean to harp on it, but I really want to see one more win. We'll get eligibility, get an extra month of practice, and just kind of run it back next year, and see what happens. You know, give them a chance.
Totally agree.
Yeah. It's the right decision, even if it's not the fun decision.
Mm-hmm. Right. That's what it is now. That's what it is now. You know, that damn 6-year-old kid in me went, oh, fight the staff, fight the coach. Ah! But like you say, with the mature adult in you,
call Dion.
Like,
call Dion.
Yes, all of that, man. Oh man, but the mature adult, you know, like you say, the right decision is what you stated. We just got to roll with it till next year, man. Let it ride.
Exactly. All right, well, let's be adults and let's talk about some adults. Let's talk about the Pro Knowles. Let's do a Pro Knoll report. Our guy Luke Clanton did not have a very good weekend, although it's hard to not have a good weekend when you're in Bermuda, I imagine. But he missed the cut at the Butterfield Bermuda Championship. So I'm sure he'll play better next tournament, you know. In the NBA, Malik Beasley still a free agent. Hadn't heard about anybody signing him. Terrence Mann for the Brooklyn Nets. 12 points and 2 blocks in a loss versus Orlando Friday night, and they're playing Washington right now. So we'll talk about that in a few days in the Thursday show. Speaking of Washington, Jamir Watkins on that team, they're playing Brooklyn right now. We'll talk about that game in a few days on the Thursday show. Nice. It's easy. Jonathan Isaac and the Orlando Magic. Like I said, they had the win against Brooklyn on Friday. Jonathan Isaac, 4 points, 5 rebounds, and a block. Not a ton of minutes, but good productivity in those minutes. They are playing the Houston Rockets right now. We will talk about that. The Bulls, Patrick Williams. The Bulls are 6-5 now. They play Utah later tonight. Let's see. We got Scotty Barnes. Oh, your guy, Scotty Barnes and the Toronto Raptors. They are now 8-5 with 2 big road wins for the Raptors. One at Cleveland, one at Indiana. Both games, Scotty Barnes got double-doubles, and he had assists and steals and a block in both games as well. I mean, he is legitimately rolling. All-star game. All-star games, you know, likely a selection, like likely, you know, and it seems. So, it's good to see. Very good to see. That's the Eastern Conference. Over on the Western Conference, Devin Vassell, the Spurs, Wemby and the Spurs, a loss to the Golden State Warriors on Friday night, and Vassell got 11 points, 3 rebounds, 2 assists, and 2 steals. And then they turned right around and got a W against Sacramento. 16 points, 3 rebounds, 7 assists, and 2 steals. So everybody's kind of rolling. NBA season's rolling along, man. NWSL, we had the semifinals in the NWSL. Knowles on all 4 teams. Gotham FC continues. They're the 8th seed in the playoffs. They continue to roll. They knocked out the Orlando Pride. Carson Pickett, Emily Sams, and the Pride, they had a really good year. You know, Emily Sams, yellow card in the last game. I like to see that, and didn't lose any of her fire. I mean, that's nice. That's what you want to see. You know. Then on the other side of that, so Gotham FC will move on to play. Jalen Howell and Gotham FC will move on to play in the finals next week against the Washington Spirit, which has Casey Kruger, who's on maternity leave, but all this stuff, you know, big part of the team. They won. They won earlier today. 2-1. Actually, that game was yesterday. I got it confused. Saturdays and Sundays are complicated for me. They won. Washington Spirit won 2-0 over the Portland Thorns. Dania Cristina Castellanos had a very good year, but the Spirit's really rolling right now. It's going to be tough to play against Gotham FC. Gotham FC, yes, they were the 8th seed in the playoffs, but they were crushing in the Women's Champions League all season. So a lot of the times they were, you know, they were playing extra games all season. A lot of times that was a travel, shit like that was affecting their NWSL play. And so they're just saying they're much better than the 8 seed indicates. So
sometimes when you're hot.
It's true. We talk about it in every sport. We always talk about it. We always talk about it in football because it's one game a week, similar to how NWSL has organized their playoffs, their postseason as one game a week. But when it's like that, momentum is so important. You just got to keep rolling. So next week, the finals, Washington Spirit and Gotham FC. It'll be it should be a good one. Jalen Howell and Gotham FC. Kind of seems like it's their year. We'll see what happens.
Yeah, it's definitely seeming like that.
Yep. And it's cool. It's like I think it's their first year in the league too, or second year in the league. They're the newest team, I believe.
That's nice.
Yeah, it's cool. NWSL is growing as a league. It's really, I think they expand again, if not next year, the following season. They're really
okay.
They're doing a lot of good, doing good business. Speaking of good sports business, NFL dominates that shit. It's global. It's huge. We'll talk about a little global NFL in this Pro No report. But let's get into it. The Jets played on Thursday night against the New England Patriots. Joshua Farmer for the Patriots did not play. He has an ankle issue. Also, Azariah Thomas did not play for the Jets. He is in concussion protocol. But Jermaine Johnson was out there. 2 tackles and a sack for our guy in a losing effort. The Patriots win that 27-14. Jets with only 2 wins on the season. Patriots with only 2 losses on the season. They are 9-2 right now. Kind of rolling. It's unexpected, I'll say. Next game. I can't believe we didn't talk about this last week, but our guy Jameis Winston started. And it was everything a Jameis Winston start is supposed to be. Unfortunately, there's a reason they're on their third quarterback. There's a reason, it's not like if he went out there with other rosters, he might do other things, but
right.
No touchdowns, interception, 19 for 29, not bad. A lot of short passes, but still, that's today's NFL. He did have a quarterback sneak that went for about 10 yards, and it was incredible. Yeah, man, it was Jameis being Jameis. Love the guy. Just in case this is his last season in the NFL, I'm going to enjoy every minute he's out there.
Now, hell yeah.
I suspect he'll stick around for a couple years, and kind of as long as they'll have him. You know what I mean? It'll be like a Randall Cunningham thing, like just being on teams in his 40s. But
because at this point, it's the mentorship that you're paying for right now. Rallying up and getting the most out of a bottom roster.
It seemed like the guys like playing with him and for him.
Everywhere he is like that, bro. New Orleans, New York, wherever he goes. Cleveland, when he was there, he was rallying behind the quarterback that the half the team wasn't even behind. So Jameis is that dude, bro.
That dude. I had the split screen rocket, and I had the Bucks game on one side, and I had Red Zone on the other. Right? It's a pretty, I'm not bragging or nothing. But it's a pretty big screen. All right, I could handle 2 split screen and still have some size, and so I'm watching. But I would always have the audio on. I usually have the audio on the Bucks game, but during commercials, I just switch the audio over to Red Zone, and sometimes you just leave it there. You forget, blah blah. So all of a sudden, I'm watching the Bucks game, and then I hear the name Jameis Winston, and I instantly started having flashbacks to the good old days. It was a trip. Man, I love that guy. He's brought me, very few athletes have brought me as much pleasure and happiness and et cetera, and just pure joy over the years. But between his time at Florida State, his time in the Bucks, and just his time ever since, it's been great. Also on the losing side, the losing Giants team is Graham Gano, who is on IR, but Brian Burns on the defense, he is flirting with the season sack lead. It's him and Myles Garrett.
He's definitely top
back
10
and forth every week. No, it's him and Myles Garrett. They go back. They went into the game, into the weekend tied or something like that.
Word.
And he got two more sacks today, plus 5 tackles on top of that. He might get that this year. So
good. Get that record and overall get your money, man.
Yeah, and stay healthy because you are literally the high point of a bad team out there. That was Green Bay they lost to, if I failed to mention. Let's talk about the Cardinals. Cardinals, they lost to the San Francisco 49ers. They are 3-7 now on the season. Trey Benson's still on IR, but I think he's still, it's getting a little out of hand on the record-wise. I don't know if he's coming. I imagine he's coming back. They're not mathematically eliminated at all. I mean, they can still go. They could rattle off a couple wins and slide in. So I imagine he's probably he could be back as soon as next week. Josh Sweat on the other side of the ball, 1 tackle, 1 sack in the losing effort. They lost 41-22 to the 49ers, who, the 49ers kind of doing their thing this year, 7-4. They sort of weathered the storm with Brock Purdy out, and now with Brock Purdy back, it looks like
a lot of other people getting healthier now. The tight end healthy.
True. Kittle had
McCaffrey back.
Today.
Yeah,
that's right. McCaffrey played well. So for the 49ers, they got two nulls, although Tatum Bethune left the game early with an ankle issue. And he's listed as questionable moving forward. He did have 3 tackles before that. And Renardo Green had 6 tackles, so
he about all they got left.
They're kind of, they're really relying on
defenses. Woo,
man. It's almost, good thing they were playing the Cardinals, I guess. The hands weren't that full.
Right.
Yeah. Commanders were over in Madrid, Spain. Early this morning.
I
remember living on the West Coast and those European games were real early. They lost to the Miami Dolphins 13-16 in overtime, but Eddie Goldman had 5 tackles out there, played a lot more defensive plays than usual. Could just be the roster getting beat up for the Commanders. They're having really a bad season over there. What else? So the Chiefs, Derek Nandi, the Chiefs lost to the Denver Broncos 16-13. They're 5-5 on the season. Sorry, 5-4 on the season. He had 1 tackle. The Texans got a W against the Tennessee Titans, 16-13. 2 tackles for our guy Mario Edwards Jr. is out there running around there, 500. The Jaguars got a W. 3 tackles for Jerry Jones. They beat the Chargers. Man, they whooped them 35-6. The Chargers looked a mess. Herbert got banged up. He was in concussion protocol, I think. I think that's what it was. He definitely wasn't looking right. So 35-6. Jaguars 6-4, kind of quietly having a pretty good season. Right? But that it's sad that they don't have Travis Hunter for the rest of the year. But who's having a great year is Trevor Etienne.
The running back.
Yeah. Is it Trevor? I forget. Is that his first name? Are they both? Is their running back and their quarterback both named Trevor? Whatever. Travis Etienne, maybe.
Yeah. I think
easy
Trevor's
mistake
the
to
little
make,
brother.
Yeah. All right. That's the Jaguars. The Panthers. Oh, sorry, the Steelers. They won against the Cincinnati Bengals. I think sounds like Aaron Rodgers broke his hand. Mason Rudolph came in and had a great second half, though. Our guy Jalen Ramsey, 4 tackles, 1 pass defended, and he was ejected for punching Jamar Chase. So He's still Jalen Ramsey. All right, he might have been around for a while, but he's still who he is. All right, can't teach an old dog old trick, whatever. Can't train out the old dog from the old dog. You know what I mean?
Yeah, you're a dog. You're a dog. That's what you mean. He's a dog with it.
Yep, I saw those highlights start popping up, and I'm like, oh, there's our guy. I didn't even have to see the name or nothing. I knew exactly. As soon as like there was a tussle, I knew he was up in that. The Panthers, they got a W against the Atlanta Falcons, 30-27.
Everybody beating up on the Falcons this year.
Yeah.
Damn.
Penix had to go out. Kirk Cousins was in late in the game. Fitzgerald was 3 for 3, along with 34. They are 6-5, the Carolina Panthers. I believe told everyone who would listen to take that season win total over. Just saying. Who else? The Bills. I don't want to talk about the Bills.
Yeah.
Keon Coleman missed a mandatory meeting on Friday and was suspended for the game. It has been a very strange year.
I'm not getting the feeling that he's gelling with the organization, bro.
I don't.
This is like the second of. This is like at least this. This is like the third time because he's been missing like quarters and drives off of, I guess, being late.
He was definitely late a few times for some team things. I remember that. He straight up missed a meeting. He clearly doesn't like it there or whatever. Shavers is obviously becoming Josh Allen's favorite receiver, and I don't know what that means. If he needs uniform change, I know. I think he would look great in red and pewter. Just saying.
Yeah, me too.
Hell yeah. Yeah, you really would. Yeah. Can't teach long, you know what I mean? Can't teach fast. He's a great. I mean, he's such a great athlete. He's such.
I think he'd be a perfect replacement for old boy. Number 12, the one that we got, the one that's hurt out now.
Godwin.
Not the big one, but Godwin. Yeah.
And the Bills go to 7-3 with the win at Tampa Bay. Next game. We talked about the Chargers, right? In Jacksonville. We didn't talk about the Rams, did we? The Rams got a big W, 21-19 against a very good Seattle Seahawks team. Both Braden Fisk and Jared Verse got 3 tackles. They are 8-2 on the season. And I think one of the two hosts on this show might have a ticket for the Rams to win the Super Bowl tucked away somewhere. So
nice.
Yeah, man. That is your Pro Noel report for Monday, November 17th, 2025, presented by National.com.
Yeah, boy.
Yeah, dude. It's heating up, man. NFL, a couple more weeks. It's 10. Most of the teams have 9 or 10 games under their belts, right? College football, we talk about it. Everybody has 2-3 games left. 2 games, mostly. Some teams have 3, right? But most have 2, and some will have a conference championship game. We won't.
I think it's still going to be, even though we won't be a part of it, I think it's interesting to see who's going to end up being in the ACC championship.
There's 5 teams that still could potentially be in it, with only 2 games left. It's wild.
Yeah, you may have a team to win it that's never won it before, or a team to be in it that hasn't been in it in over a decade, man. So, yeah, looking good, bro. And then with us, still the mystery of can we get to a bowl game, and if we get to a bowl game, who are they going to pair us up against, man? Even the last 2 bouts that we got, man, even though Miami fucking ramsack in-state, that's no guarantee that we will, we playing.
I'll take one of those little bowls.
Yeah.
Go to the Bahamas. I'll fly over. Tell you what, if FSU goes and plays in the Bahamas, Oh yeah, man, you would definitely. That'd be fun, man. You should definitely go if they come to Tucson. I might fly out if they go to Tucson.
Right.
But if they do that little Bahamas Bowl, I am definitely taking the 20-minute flight from Fort Lauderdale, baby. The Nassau Bowl or whatever they call it, Bahamas Bowl. Visit Bahamas Bowl. Hell yeah.
Hell yeah.
All right, man. Well, we'll be back on Thursday. Big show, right? We got a whole bunch of things we got to talk about. We're gonna have to preview that Friday night game at NC State, right? And we'll update the Pro Noll report with some NBA stuffs. Yeah, man. Geez, I would like to get this game. I would like to get this game Friday, and just have it done, and not have to the added extra pressure, messing with my gut health on my favorite gut holiday. You know. Just saying. I'd like to get this one. So,
speaking into existence, we are gonna get this one.
That's right. I like that attitude.
Ain't no better feeling than to already have our bowl, season locked in before we go into rivalry week or whatever. So,
yeah, all right, let's wrap this up, man. If you are watching the National Show on our YouTube page at National/@National, we really appreciate that, and make sure you are subscribed and signed up for the notifications. If you prefer the show as an audio product, it is available via the Bet Your Ash Podcasting Network, BYAPN, yapping over at betyourash.com, or just search Bet Your Ash on Spotify or Apple Podcasts, and follow or subscribe, and make sure while you're there, you're writing little reviews and all those things. They're all very helpful. Likes, shares. We have a link tree so that you can get all of our social media feeds and other info. It is /@National, NATIONOLE show, SHOW. Also, Gangstaville has a link tree. His is /Gangstaville, GAINSTAVILLE. You'll find all of his social media links. Plus, you'll find all of the platforms where you can stream his music and download his music. And that's exactly what you should do. You should go to all of the platforms, listen to it on all of the platforms, like it on all the platforms, and follow along and all those things. Engage on all the platforms. That's the best way to support your friends that make music. Supporting musicians is just what a good person does. All right. So, what else? Oh, there's one other thing. This website, it's called national.com. And there you can watch our latest episode. You can get all of our contact info and all that stuff. And most importantly, you can get some very, very stylish merch. Hoodies, t-shirts. I think there's mugs. Actually, I know there's mug. Whatever you need. And if we don't have it up there, you can just email us and tell us to add it. We respond well to direction, right? So it's nationalshow@gmail.com. NATIONOLESHOW. It's the last time I'm spelling it. All right, I'm not doing it again today. I'm done spelling. All right. Good game this weekend. Let's do it. Let's get one more. As always, go Noles.
Go Noles.
And you have just finished listening to the National Show with Gangsta, Fizzle, and McGee.